I don't know, are we?
We are.
Are you ready for an ass whooping? Oh.
Good. I like that. Oh, I hit it left. Missed the green. Missed the green left. But
What else would you like to say about that shot?
right, I took right out of play.
Well, I'm gonna go a little opposite. I'm gonna bring right into play.
Why would you
and
do that?
I think it's getting a little boring out here.
It looks intimidating on that right side, like a double bogey.
I'm gonna sling
Quadruple bogey with your putting stroke.
sling one in here.
Sling
Make
it
it
in
a
there.
little exciting.
Oh, you're gonna hit like a Bubba hook?
That's off the heel. It's gonna be short.
Not bad.
I like the creativity. I like the shape of the shot.
Absolutely.
They call that shop shape in the biz.
I can hook it with the best of them. Cutting is a little bit different.
All right, so I want to talk to you about something I don't think a lot of people know about. I mean, we've been discussing all the skills that a caddy has to have, from salesperson to mathematician to weather man. I mean, everything. Right? Sports psychologist, statistician. So I mean, I have heard multiple people talking about how they feel caddy just carries the bag. And when they hear how much potential money there is in caddying, a lot of people are just really like, they're just flabbergasted at that. They just can't believe it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about percentages and what's a standard percentage out on the PGA Tour for pay?
Well, first of all, typically there's no written contract between a caddy and a player. Everything is usually verbal. And there's averages. I don't even know if I would call it standard, but something that's very common on the PGA Tour would be that your agreement with the player would be for a set salary, a weekly salary that you would get.
Oh.
Right now, I would say that's right around $1,500 a week for a typical PGA Tour caddy. And then on top of that, you get a percentage of what the player wins. And an average deal is 5% of anything,
Okay.
7% if it's a top 10 finish, and 10% of what they win if it's a win. If they win the golf tournament, you get 10% of their check.
So now the purses are like $6 million and the winner makes $1.2 million for a win, this guy's making $120,000 for the week.
Not a bad week. Not a bad 7 days worth of work, is it?
I can see I think if more people knew that, everybody would want to be caddying.
True.
We'd have more girl caddies. How many girl caddies are there?
You know, currently I can't think of, I think Fanny's actually at least semi-retired, if not fully retired.
Yeah.
Fanny Sennison, who used to caddy for Nick Faldo.
Yeah, that's maybe it, huh?
Yeah, there was a girl on the web.com who caddied for a while, Chris, I don't remember her last name actually. I'm not sure if she ever made it to the PGA Tour or not, but I know she caddied on the web.com for at least 2 or 3 years.
And I think G. Milka Singh maybe has a female caddy, so I don't know if he keeps her full time.
No, you're absolutely right.
Every once in a while.
I forgot about her, yes.
Yeah. Patrick Reed had a girl, has wife on the bag for a while.
He has.
But not anymore, huh?
It's actually, I don't know if I'd call it common, but it's certainly not uncommon to see a web.com tour player have his wife or girlfriend on the bag.
Just to save money, maybe, huh?
Absolutely, just to save money.
I'm just going to kind of just swipe across this, probably put some side spin on it. Make it soft. This is a tough shot. I go with the slope a little bit. Ooh, chunked it.
Almost came out smelling like a rose.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. And that was just actually horrible. Don't ever try what I just did. That was not good. Or try it, but just don't do what I did. Gosh, I went through the grass so nice. And then just
I'll fix your ball mark.
fat chunked it. Disgusting.
Uphill, left to right, it's slow.
Well, that about says it all. Boy, he wasn't kidding.
Fast and breaky, yeah. Little break. Snake it.
That's good. Sharply at the end.
Didn't she get duller? He was sharp, but then dull.
How do you know it was sharp?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That's my player. How are we looking on that steak dinner, huh?
We're looking better. We're looking better.
Nice save.
Thanks.
That ties it up, actually. Good thing they got a real nice level tee box for us.
We're looking at 83.3 minus 1.3, so we're looking at about 82.
Don't tell me all those other numbers. I just need to know the number. What does eating grass have to do with it?
82 to the pin.
Grass just
Playing
went in your mouth.
85 to the pin. Actual carry number 86.
Why don't you give me the back number and then also, how far to right or left to
Just
pin
hit
it?
the damn ball.
6 iron. Jeez, man. This is the last hole. We got to get going. We had to head to TPC Summerlin to see Hunter Stewart
Oh, this is the last hole?
fight for the cut. This is the last hole. It's tied up. I need the right club here. I need can't mess around. 82 or something yards?
86.
Grass eating? Give me the 60 degree. Man, this is why it's so frustrating to have a caddy. Can I get a tee, please? Thank you. There's hurt. Can this get there? 60 degree?
That's the right club.
I
Trust me.
I just don't.
I give you the yardage, trust it.
I don't
Hit the number I give you, 86.
I don't feel like this could work. This is gonna make it.
Trust it, baby.
All right. Actually, you know what? I've decided it's
Wind's not
going to.
hurting anymore.
Damn, I'm a good caddy. I'm too good.
Okay. It was the perfect club. I knew it. I felt it deep inside my core that was the right play.
Just hit it like you did on number 3, Todd. Nice and stiff, 2.5 feet.
All right.
Bring back those memories.
I think on number 3 you actually hit a duck hook left.
I meant 4.
So think about number 3. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
Oh, be good, baby.
Woo! Hey, Sam, look at what he was doing. This is the confidence he has. He says something and then he literally starts to pray that he's right.
Now, let me ask you this. As a caddy, and I'm being 100% serious, there are times when I've caddied for players when they stepped over a shot, maybe, there's something on the line. Internally, this is me.
yeah.
For the love of God, please.
Yeah.
Please, this one time is a good shot.
Yeah, when you argue a player and you talk him out of something, you literally sit back and go, please be right.
No doubt
Please
about
be
it.
right. Yeah, because you just never know. A guy could hit it thin, he could chunk it and be like, I chunked it because I just didn't trust what you were telling me.
Whether it's interesting for the video or not, I just think it's very interesting the difference between the two divots, because fish and I have very, very different divot patterns. His typically is a little left of the target.
Yep.
And
Because I go out to in.
And mine typically is a little right.
Because you go in to out.
Right.
And you have a tendency to actually hit draws or hooks, and I have a tendency to hit cuts or slices.
Fades.
Yeah, I like to call them cuts. Because I'm cut. See that muscle right there? No, put that away.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever try to show up the player. Jeez.
Down, caddy, down.
Axley is actually trying to make his more, he's left-handed, he's trying to make it more right of the target.
Is he still working with Dana Delquist or whatever?
Chris, crap, I can't remember
that's his
last
coach?
name. He's like he's more of a one-plane
Yeah.
guy.
Gotcha.
I see actually a TBC part there.
All right, so here's the thing. I don't want to pay for Roos Chris because I had to do that the other night when I lost to miniature golf. And this guy, I
you
don't
guys
think
go to
anybody
Roos
knows
Chris?
about this guy eats more food than you could ever even fathom. He's this little tiny stick figure, but he literally either puts the food underneath the table or he literally just kind of just goes right through them.
Some things just aren't fair.
Some things just aren't fair. That's a good shot in there. If a tie, we'll just pay for our own meal. Gabriel Ryder, caddy boy, could you fix this for me? I don't have a tee on me.
You know,
My
I know
ball mark?
I know most of the rules. I don't know all the rules, and I actually don't know the true answer to that. I'm I'm going to say I don't know.
Yeah. Because you can come up as a caddy and be like, whoa, look at that huge, and you want to fix that. But you know, you're kind of hesitant. You don't even know.
I will tell you that in 14 years of caddying professionally, I've never done that in a tournament round. I've never fixed a player's pitch mark or ball mark.
They never asked you to, huh?
No.
That's because nobody knows the rules. They get scared. People are a little scared about the rules because they don't know it, right? It's like the law.
Well, they are. I've actually won a fair amount of money from players on a couple of different questions. One, as a player, can you hold the flag stick and tap out without penalty?
As a player?
Well, yeah, as a player. Would you, in a tournament round, a PGA Tour?
Hey, Caddy, real quick. He's asking us a question. I might need your assistance on this.
In a PGA Tour tournament round, can the player hold the flag stick and tap out? Or even just hit any putt?
Absolutely yes.
Very good. He's correct. Okay. Can a PGA Tour player in a tournament round hold the umbrella and take a stroke without
Absolutely
penalty?
Not.
He's incorrect. You can hold the flag stick and the umbrella at the same time if it were physically possible to do that without penalty. Your caddy could not hold the umbrella over you while you were taking a shot without penalty.
Yeah, you see caddies doing it and then they back away
before he hits the shot.
Right, because they're trying to keep this area dry right in
as much as possible, and the ball
and the
mostly,
ball and the ball
before he hits the putt.
I did not know that. That's good information to have.
Yeah. You got another good one like that for us? Let me hit this putt. Let me make this putt real quick. And then we'll
watch your speed control, okay? Last time we
don't put anything
really scary.
Is this uphill or downhill?
Footer.
Is this uphill or downhill?
Pretty flat-ish.
So uphill or downhill? Because it looks like it's uphill because I hit downhill. Is that wrong? Okay, I heard nothing.
It's hard to see.
I heard nothing, which means I'll just go ahead and just do my own assessment.
Pretty level.
That means I don't know when you're a caddy, when you say nothing.
I know. Oh, shoot!
Wow.
Goodness!
It's amazing how many high putts we've had today. It is amazing. That's good. Or I could have pulled a Suzanne Pedersen on you. And
I actually never saw, I heard the controversy, I just never saw what happened. I
didn't see what happened, but from my understanding, the American picked up the ball. It was like really, really close, and the American picked up the ball.
Like this close?
And she was almost on the next tee box, Suzanne Pedersen, and said, I didn't say that was good.
Oh, that's a little snaky. But she didn't say it, so.
Electric slide?
What's this one gonna do?
This one's gonna slide to the right, downhill.
This is important because this is for dinner.
I want you to see it, feel it, trust it.
Got it! Oh yeah! That tastes so good. Well, it will taste good.
2 nights in a row.
When I've got the steak in my mouth.
Wow. Yes. For the last little win, baby.
That's how you do it.
Oh, God.
I was just toying with you.
That's 10%, baby. Let me get those for you.
Mr. Fisher, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Putt.
Thank you very much.
The caddy.
Thanks for giving me a little more money, huh, bud?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. It is hard to shake someone's hand after you just get kicked
Dusted?
in the nuts.
Yeah.
Dusted, yeah. Gosh, I mean, but hey, no, seriously, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. I want to ask, why don't you give us one more trivia question?
One more trivia question. I won some more money off of this question, off of one of my players that I worked for a few years ago. If you are a PGA Tour player in a tournament round, and say we're in the trees, near the trees, can you take a tee and near and around the ball, can you probe the ground? Can you probe the ground around that ball, testing to see if there's a root, a tree root around that ball? Can you legally do that without penalty on the PGA Tour?
Where are you currently?
You're on the golf course in the rough.
In the rough.
Near the tree line. There's trees, so I'm concerned that there might be a root somewhere near my ball. So I'm gonna actually take the tee and penetrate the ground around the ball to see if there's a tree root.
I think you can, and I would inform my playing partners that I was doing that, and that was my intention, and then I would do it, and the ball's really not being touched. I think it's.
Gabe, what do you?
Well, I was leaning towards what Fish was saying, but I'm gonna kind of jump to the other side and say no, just because I do know like testing the conditions is against the rules. Like going in the bunker, you can't go in there and figure out the depth of the sand.
That's a hazard, though.
Yeah, but still testing conditions. I'm gonna say no.
I think it's legal.
The legal answer is that you absolutely can do that. You can test the ground to see, you're checking for a root. The thing that you have to be careful of, though, is if the ball moves, that's a penalty.
Yep.
If the ball moves while you're testing the ground. So if the ball's on pine straw, that's a little dicey.
Yeah. What if it oscillates a little bit, right, but then falls back into its position?
If it oscillates and does not change position, then it's no penalty.
Okay. Thank you for watching and tuning in. FishFit across all platforms. FishFit Golf. Tom Otoye, thanks again for having us.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
And well, boy, Gabriel Ryder coming through strong with a good caddy performance today. A victory.
Nice job.
But you double looped, so kind of, you had a victory no matter what.
He hedged his bets.
Yeah, you hedged your bets.
How was that read on the last hole?
It was perfect. It was money, and it's going to taste really good tonight.
Guys, thanks again. Subscribe in the annotation or the link below. Thanks again for watching. See you soon. Style depending on the player.
Right.
And I'm sure that's happened with you, changing your caddy style. Like, guys can have like 20 wins out on a tour, but it's usually with 2 players.
Right.
You got 7 wins with 4 unique players that were completely different.
Right.
Some hit it short, some hit it far. That's really cool, and I think that's